What is going on, guys? It is Laker Nation all day, and how we doing here? It's all about us. We lost. Actually, no, it's still the beginning of the fourth quarter. But we're down 101 to 19. Frankly, I don't care if we win, and I don't care. Just just in general, I don't care what the outcome is because this team just stinks. For the Lakers to have a double digit lead throughout the entire game and to choke that in the third quarter and for them to be losing by double digits in the fourth quarter to the Sacramento Kings out of all teams, I'm over it. I'm over it. This team stinks, and I was hopeful that after the four-game win streak that the Lakers could build something good. They lost to Memphis, right? Okay, Memphis is a good team. And you'd think that there'd be a bigger sense of urgency from this Laker team, right? It is now the second portion of the season with game 42 underway. And this Laker team just came out flat against Sacramento when it mattered most. It's just embarrassing. And frankly, it doesn't matter if AD and Kendrick Nunn are out. There should be no way that you lose to Sacramento like this. I can go ahead and get into the specifics of the game, but really it's just a disappointing loss. I mean, the one thing I'm probably most annoyed about is how I keep hearing about these things that the Lakers can do. That, players like LeBron and AD, they're like, we know what we're capable of doing, then do it. LeBron was comparing this Laker team to the 2020 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the team who had just won the Super Bowl. This team is nothing like that team. It's comparisons like that just make me annoyed. It's like, dude, this Laker team has not accomplished anything yet, but yet you guys are sitting over here talking about what you're gonna do, who you guys are, who you guys can compare yourselves to. You guys are losing to the Kings, and you guys are gonna be 21-21. I really don't see how you guys talking good about yourself is gonna change anything. And frankly, you guys haven't shown any improvement. Just because you guys won four straight, I thought that was a good thing. But those were all trash teams. And now you can't even beat Sacramento. And even if they do win, and when I post this video and the Lakers do win, it doesn't matter. Because even if they hypothetically come back and win this game after being down double digits against this pathetic Sacramento Kings team without a head coach, it doesn't matter to me. Because it's not a good enough win for me. Beat a good team and then we'll talk. But let me get into the actual game itself because there's quite a bit to talk about. Let me start off with Russell Westbrook, okay? I don't know why we're paying him 44 million just for him to run around at this point. We got Russell Westbrook so he can take the ball handling duties away from LeBron. So he can be aggressive, create double teams, kick it out. He's barely doing any of that. He just keeps settling for a three-point shot. He's 0 of 3 so far. He's settling for too many mid-ranges, not driving into the rim enough, and his shooting is just disgusting. I can shoot better than Russell Westbrook. The people who are watching this video can shoot better than Russell Westbrook. I mean, granted, he hasn't been turning the ball over as much recently, but Russell Westbrook, every time we have some kind of momentum, everything was going right until Russ takes a shot. When we're up 10 and Russ takes a 3, guess what? Buddy Hield comes down and shoots a 3. That's a 6-point swing that Russell Westbrook just caused. So it's much more than just one play or whatever the case is. I don't know how much longer I can keep defending Russell Westbrook for because, it is 42 games into the season and you'd think that there would at least be more of an identity with this team, and there is none. Because when you're allowing 101 points in the third quarter to the Sacramento Kings, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it. LeBron, I mean, I don't care. I don't care that he has 24 points, and I don't care. He did pretty well in the first half, but that's all the Lakers did well in the first half. But now he's shooting 9 of 23, so whatever, man. Malik Monk, I feel like, was the only positive, as well as Austin Reeves. But really, just in general, this is just a very disappointing game because you're 21-20. You have a chance to capitalize on this game and really try starting a new win streak. But really, you're going to lose to a pathetic Sacramento team who has no business being up this much on you guys. I don't know. I'm just over it. I don't know what the identity of this team is. I've never known what the identity of this team was. I mean, Sacramento is ranked 26th in defensive efficiency, and the Lakers are shooting a poor 42.5% from the field against them. So I don't even know. I mean, their offense sucks. Their defense sucks. Their free throw shooting sucks. I don't get it. I just don't. You know, like, and at a certain point, you gotta put some accountability. You gotta hold Frank Vogel accountable as well, because he deserves to be blamed for some of the stuff that's going on too. Why are you not playing Dwight Howard more? Why do you keep doing this small ball garbage? You know, just because it worked against 4 trash teams, it doesn't mean it's going to work against everyone. You saw it didn't work against Memphis. Now you're seeing it's not working against Sacramento. So why do you keep trying it? Why do you keep putting LeBron as center? It's time to play big. You have the size. Play Dwight at center. And what makes me even more less hopeful of the Lakers moving forward is there was a report that the Lakers, that their plan for Anthony Davis once he comes back is to play him at the center position. I mean, have they not learned yet? Have they not learned that Anthony Davis at the center position full-time does not work? I mean, it's the reason why he got injured in the first place. He put on weight because the Lakers encouraged him to play center more. Then he gets injured twice in one game. And now he's out for like, what, month and a half or whatever the case is? I mean, this is just a failure. This is a failure in the coaching. This is a failure in the players. Because sometimes I don't even see effort from them. And this is a failure in just attitude, hunger. They don't have that. Because they act like they're someone that they're not. They act like they're accomplished. Sure, LeBron is accomplished. Anthony Davis won a championship. Dwight Howard won a championship. But what about all these other guys who just come on and all of a sudden this team is acting like they've done something? And Russell Westbrook, I'm probably the most disappointed in. Because I've always been a Westbrook fan. I've always defended him. But every single time, I feel like I'm trying to come up with an excuse or some reason as to why Russ isn't at fault. But a lot of these games that we're losing now, it is because of him. I'm sorry, you can't shoot 2 of 11 from the field and not be aggressive, not pass the ball as often. I mean, you're just ruining any kind of momentum we had. And, I like to say this is a playoff-built team, which it is, but I don't know how Russ is going to be in the playoffs either. So if this is already happening in the regular season against the Kings, how can I be confident in this Laker team in the playoffs? That is really my thing with this Laker team. I'm not really so confident in them as much as I was probably a few weeks ago. But, I mean, this team needs to look at themselves in the mirror and really reassess themselves and be real with themselves. But they are just not a good team right now. And you got to stop looking at your potential and actually start putting your words into action and start getting good wins. And stop losing to trash teams like Sacramento. But that's all I have for this one. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like. Comment down below what your guys' thoughts were on the Lakers losing to the Kings. And subscribe for more. And as always, go Lakers.